Eala's SP Open points and prize money revealed after quarterfinal exit. The best run of Eala's career may have come to an end on Friday, though there are still plenty of positives for the star to take after an impressive 2 weeks across Guadalajara and São Paulo. After winning the WTA 125 title in Guadalajara, the biggest title of her career to date, Eala then breezed into the last 8 of the WTA 250 São Paulo Open, easing past Yasmin Mansouri and then Julia Rira in her opening 2 matches. Her quest for a first WTA Tour-level title was ended at the quarterfinal stage by Janice Jen, with the Indonesian on her own rich vein of form in 2025, though the 20-year-old can take huge encouragement from her 7-match winning streak. With the dust now settling on her SP Open campaign, we look at the ranking points and prize money that the tennis trailblazer earned across her 3 matches in São Paulo. What ranking points did Eala earn? Eala had already achieved a huge rankings boost following her run in Guadalajara, with the Filipina surging back inside the top 65 of the WTA rankings. And thanks to her SP Open run, she is now set to soar back inside the top 60 when the WTA rankings update next Monday. Just 1 ranking point was available in the opening round of the SP Open, though Eala safely progressed through to round 2, guaranteeing herself 30 points for progressing to the round of 16. By beating Rira and reaching the quarterfinal of the WTA 250, Eala earned herself 54 ranking points from the tournament. Tennis news. Blessed Eala reveals what she is already proud of during tennis career. Aryna Sabalenka reveals where Iga Swiatek and Coco Gauff bring the biggest challenge. Eala will drop 25 points from the WTA 500 Guadalajara Open she contested 12 months ago, though she is still set to move up 29 points to 1,083 come Monday. In the WTA Live rankings, the 20-year-old currently sits at her career high of world number 56, though she will drop down based on other results this weekend. However, a return to the top 60 does look secure for Eala. What prize money did Eala earn? It is not just ranking points won by the Filipina in São Paulo, with Eala also taking home the quarterfinalists' prize money as well. A total of $3,110 was available for every player in round 1, with Eala quickly moving above that thanks to her round 1 victory. The Filipina guaranteed herself at least $4,470 in winnings by reaching the second round and, thanks to her progression to the last 8, will take home $6,820 in prize money. Had Eala reached the semifinal, she would have earned herself $11,970 in winnings from the event. However, Eala has now earned over $880,000 in prize money across the 2025 season to date. Eala at the SP Open, the setback and the spoils. Eala, the young Filipino tennis sensation, entered the SP Open in São Paulo riding high. Fresh from winning her first WTA 125 title in Guadalajara, she was seeded 3rd in a WTA 250 event, world number 61. Manila Standard, +2. GMA Network, +2. She had momentum, confidence, and the eyes of a nation watching. Her round of 32 and round of 16 performances showed that she could bring that momentum to hard courts in South America, convincingly beating Yasmin Mansouri 6-0, 6-2, and then Julia Rira 6-1, 6-4. GMA Network, +4. Business World, +4. Gulf News, +4. But in the quarterfinals, she ran into Janice Jen of Indonesia, and that was where her run ended. A 6-4, 6-1 loss. GMA Network. Despite the loss, there was much to gain in experience, ranking points, and prize money. The SP Open is not a Grand Slam, not a WTA 1000, but a WTA 250 event, which still offers important rewards for quarterfinalists. Let's dissect what she earned, what she lost, and what this means in the larger arc of her rising career. The numbers, prize money, and ranking points. From the SP Open tournament data. Tournament category, WTA 250 in São Paulo. Wikipedia, +1. Total prize money pool, about $275,094 for singles and doubles. Tennis 365, +1. Quarterfinalist share, Singles 6,820 US dollars. Tennis 365. +1. Ranking points for a quarterfinalist, 54 WTA points. Tennis 365. +1. So from her quarterfinal exit, Eala picks up 6,820 US dollars in prize money and 54 WTA points. Weighing the gain, what this means for Eala. These numbers may seem modest compared to what top stars earn, but context matters. Momentum and ranking lift. Ranking points matter hugely. Those 54 points may not transform her ranking overnight, but every point helps with seedings, draws, and entries to bigger events. Given she had recently won a WTA 125 event, which awarded 125 points, to move up in status and ranking, these additional points reinforce stability in her ascent. GMA Network. +2. Business Mirror. +2. Earnings versus costs. Prize money in tennis has an often overlooked flip side: expenses. Training, travel, coaches, logistics, they all cost. 6,820 US dollar helps, but won't erase the bigger investments required. However, what is more important now is that Eala can string together these performances, reach quarters or better consistently, and the incomes begin to scale. Her earlier win in Guadalajara netted more in prize money. GMA Network. Psychological and experience gains. Losing is part of the game, but where one loses, how one loses, to whom. These are lessons. Jen's composure under pressure in São Paulo, especially versus a higher-ranked opponent, shows what areas Eala may target. Handling in-match momentum shifts, closing out tight sets, managing expectations. Such matches build mental resilience. National and regional impact. For Filipino tennis, each of Eala's successes is catalytic. Her being seeded, her making the quarters, her winning titles. These are firsts or near records. They draw attention, sponsorship interest, and may pave the way for better support systems back home. The prize money is not only personal, it matters for recognition and the economic viability of a pro career emerging from less resourced tennis nations. Counterfactual, if she had gone further. To appreciate what she missed, let's consider what semifinalists, runners-up, and champions in SP Open receive. Semifinalists, 11,970 US dollars plus 98 ranking points. Tennis 365. +1. Runner-up, 21,484 US dollars plus 163 ranking points. Tennis 365. +1. Champion, 36,300 US dollars plus 250 ranking points. Tennis 365. +1. So Eala lost out on an additional is almost equal to 5,150 US dollars if she had made semis, or 14,664 US dollars if she'd made it to the final, or 29,480 US dollars if she had won. Similarly with ranking, had she reached the semis, plus 44 more points, finals, plus 109 more points, champion, plus 196 more points. These are substantial margins at her current level. But that's the nature of competitive sport. The rewards are steeply progressive. Taking that next step often comes down to small margins, breaks, mental streaks, unforced errors. For Eala, knowing how far these margins are, and how the rewards escalate, is itself energizing. Comparison with her Miami Open and other performances. For greater perspective, in the Miami Open, a WTA 1000 event, when Eala reached the semifinals, she earned 332,160 US dollars and 390 ranking points.